Uh, okay, wait, I can explain. Hey there. So, it's been a while since I've existed on my channel. The reason being, well, the title of this video. I was at a music camp that lasts not 3, not 4, but 7. 7 weeks long.
The students at camp got about an hour and a half of screen time every day, so that's kind of why this video took so long.
Okay, I think it's pretty obvious. I was just really lazy.
And with my exactly 49 days that I've spent in this camp, there's bound to be some sweet, sweet stories to yap about. So, dear viewer, enjoy this yap session from the most goated music camp to ever exist. So in this first story, it was about a week since camp started, and it was going great. I met new friends, I was quite productive, and I even had a violin performance straight in the first week. One day, everyone on camp was planning to take a trip to this town, and unfortunately on that morning, I got sick. Well, it's good fun. I went to the nurse, she checked my temperature, and surprisingly she said I wasn't sick. So I shook it off and decided to go on the trip anyways. And oh, how I deeply regret that decision. Basically, my fever started skyrocketing in town. I'm pretty sure it was because the temperature there was quite hot, leaving the perfect condition for my fever to start cooking me. And by the time we got back to camp, I was practically melting in my own body. So I stayed in the nurse's cabin for a few days, dying of absolute boredom. However, there was one silver lining. My phone. Students that are sick are able to use their phones for the whole day, and I was told I'm allowed to call and text my friends and family, but I wasn't sure if I was allowed to use my phone for anything else, including just doom scrolling on my bed out of pure boredom. So the whole time I was just like, wait, am I allowed to go on social media? I mean, what else is there to do? I've already called my family. I mean, I don't really know. Wait, no, but what if the dean enters the nurse's cabin? What if he finds me in my room doom scrolling? Well, what if he could not care less and we're allowed to doom scroll? I mean, gosh darn it. Yeah, I was fighting demons. I will say the timing of me getting sick was really lucky. Literally the night before I got sick, I had my performance. I was so lucky to not have gotten sick any earlier than I did. Alright, time for week 2. One day in the second week of camp, we were given the daunting announcement from our dean that a cleaning competition would take place. Across the different dorm rooms between the boys and girls dorms, whichever room's the cleanest, the students of that room get a prize. And my roommates were absolutely determined to win this thing. Now, I think it's good to mention that we had the dirtiest room by far. There was trash everywhere, piles of dirty laundry on the floor, 3 mattresses in the middle of the floor where some of us slept. Do not get me started on how difficult it was to navigate this dumpster of a room. So, naturally, everyone was doubting that we would win. But oh boy, how we proved them wrong. We may have stayed up over midnight cleaning, but we went full out. We themed the room over a modern art gallery, and the room was looking pristine. And to everyone's surprise, we won the competition. The prize, an ice cream party, and some late curfew. Nice. There was also a second cleaning competition later at camp, and at this point, some of the other rooms just completely gave up, knowing full well that my room was gonna win. And to no one's surprise, we won again. Not gonna lie, we stayed up until 2 a.m. for the second competition. I don't think I've ever been more tired in my life. Oh well, it was worth it for the water bottles. And it was good for room bonding too. Now, this video cannot be complete without the story of the incident. The toilet incident. So in my dorm room bathroom, there were 2 toilets, and they somehow both managed to get clogged. We didn't deal with the toilets for around a week, and one night in our dorm room, it was smelling bad. Really bad. It smelled like absolute crap. Because it in fact was absolute crap. That poop's been marinating in the toilets for over a week. So to save our noses and our sanity, we got a plunger. As my roommates were attempting to plunge the toilet, we got a signal from an older student that we could flush one of them. And a whole river full of crap flowed out. The bathroom floor was absolutely cooked. And we, poor souls, had to clean it up. Even with our best efforts, the bathroom floor was still full of crap. Eventually, we got a maintenance guy to clean this abomination of a bathroom, and clean he did. The bathroom was literally spotless within a day. I can't imagine how flabbergasted, horrified, traumatized the maintenance guy must have been. Alright, let's assess the situation here. It can't be that bad. What are these kids doing? Week 4 was a rather interesting one. It was Spirit Week, so for every day of the week, there's a new theme like Dressing Wacky Day or Twin Day. Now, for a bit of context, we have these concerts called Works in Progress, aka whips. During every week, we have 2 whips on a Friday and a Saturday. And I think the wackiness of Spirit Week may have actually had an effect on the whips in week 4. Okay, let me explain. So on an innocent Friday morning, I was planning to perform in a whip. I was feeling confident and ready, practiced efficiently in the morning, and it was a beautiful sunny day. Until... looks like there's some clouds in the sky. Oh well. Oh my gosh, what happened to the weather? It started pouring. Not to mention, but the wind was the most aggressive I've ever experienced in the 3 summers I've been at this camp. And to top it all off, the power went out. On the whole island that this camp's on, by the way. So all the performers were a bit confused on whether the whip was still gonna happen. Eventually, we and the dean all decided to just continue on with the schedule and have the whip tonight. So this summer camp is unique because most of our public performances happen in a huge tent, and the tent can cause some problems. It can get very hot, it can be hard to project the sound on your instrument, the list goes on. And because earlier that day it rained like crazy, it was very humid in the tent. So let's just say my violin abilities got completely nerfed. This little wooden box of an instrument was disgustingly sticky, wet, and an absolute nightmare to play on. Thankfully, I somehow managed to make it out alive and play decently, and the power went back on the island, so I didn't have to take a cold shower from my body drenched in sweat, but man, that was one heck of a performance. Oh, also, the whip the day after was the contemporary chamber music whip. If you didn't understand a single word I just said, all you gotta know is that contemporary music can be quite wacky at times. Truly fits the vibes of Spirit Week. Alright, time for week 6. Towards the end of week 6, we started playing this game called Assassins. Here's how it worked. All the students get a slip of paper, and written in it consists of a student's name, who is your target, and a word. Basically, you need to find your target and try to make them say the word written on your slip of paper. If successful, you show your target your slip of paper for evidence so you don't just gaslight a random person that they were your target, and that person is out of the game. The student gives you their slip of paper so that you have a new target and word, and the game goes on until there's one winner. Some of the students didn't care about the game at all. Meanwhile, others were tryhards. Some of my friends created a team, which I decided to join. We also wrote down a list of people and their suspected targets on a piece of paper. But soon, things started to go wrong. I'm just gonna give you a little rundown of what happened within the first 2 days Assassins started. Yo, bro, do you want to show me your slip of paper? Wait, but isn't that against the rules? Who cares? How about we both share our slips? You know what? Sure. I have Chell Guy in my words performance. Oh, really? Wait, that's such a coincidence. I know, right? He literally has a performance tonight. Bro, you should really try to get him out today. Wait, Chell Guy's coming. Hey, Kodak. Mind telling me who your target is? Stay calm. Wait, Chell Guy, I think I know who's trying to assassinate you. I've discussed it with our team, and we've inductively deduced that it's probably said person number 22. Ha! There's no way he's getting me. Hey, Chell Guy, wanna join our team? Oh yeah, sure. Oh wait, Cello Guy, don't you have a performance tonight? Bro, I'm actually so cooked. Like, I haven't even practiced that much today. Now's your chance. What? No, I think you'll do great in your performance.
Kodak's target is Cello Guy.
Guys, said person number 8 just stole our sheet of paper. Wait, what? But he was our teammate. Yeah, he straight up betrayed us. What? We need to find him right now. He's in a chamber rehearsal. Guys, we're cooked. There's no way to betray him. You're my assassin, aren't you? Performance. I am so sick of playing this goofy game. Now, go in for me. Thanks? A few days after Assassin started, I got sick. Again! 2 times in the span of 7 weeks! What? And that was just an excuse for me to hibernate in the nurse's cabin for a few days until the tension in this game cooled down. Eventually, everyone kind of forgot that the game existed, and we had a final scavenger hunt to decide the winner, which your boy did not win, but I didn't care. Soon enough, the end of camp approached. 7 weeks, just like that, passed by in a blur. Look, I know that this is gonna sound cringe, but I honestly can't express all the joy and whimsy this camp has brought to my life. And to all my friends who light up this wonderful place, I truly can't thank them enough.